Definitely sus. Welcome back to some NFL weekly predictions.
Ready. Squeak.
Got Rudy squeaking the ball in the background. I have somehow chainsaws going on in the city that I'm in. It's great. It's just
life.
Great recording conditions.
Yep.
But we are back with another weekly prediction. Last week I was up 1, but now I'm up 2 because I guessed 7 of the games right. Ethan, you guessed 6. It was a tough week last week. A lot of topsy-turvy, weird, unexpected games.
I won $200 on the Titans though, so
that's crazy.
I didn't pick them, but I put 7 on them. As soon as that fumble happened, I was like, I mean, why not? Like, I don't know. I was like, this Cardinals team's completely deflated now, so I might as well.
Dude, there's just so much ridiculous stuff this week in football.
There was a lot,
The fumble into the back of the end zone, and then the double fumble scoop into the end
Tyler
zone
Lockett touchdown win. Yeah, what the fuck?
Crazy game. And then the Jags end up beating the Chiefs on the Trevor Lawrence double fall on his butt touchdown.
Yeah.
Insane.
That might be the best game Trevor Lawrence has ever had in his entire career.
And Travis Hunter balled out that game too. He was like making ridiculous catches.
Keep talking shit, bro. Keep talking shit. Who'd you say?
The catches he was looking like Gumby. The catches he was making, he would catch it and then get hit and bent completely out at just crazy contortion catches, and he was hanging on to him. He played great.
He did that at Colorado, bro. I don't get why he's such a bad receiver to so many people. You guys are idiots. I'm just gonna say that right off rip. People that believe bullshit in football are just idiots. I don't get it. Use your eyes and see the game for what it is. I think most people have pretty solid takes, but there are some people that latch onto these dumbass takes. It's just see for yourself. If you think Travis Hunter is bad at football, you're just an idiot.
I know.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Then also a big thing from last week was, remember when we were like, Broncos, Bo Nix, if you're God, then go out there and beat the Eagles. And they do it. And they make a great fourth quarter comeback and beat the Eagles.
The Eagles? Yeah, that was a bad performance from them. And the Broncos, they are kind of the kings of ratting it out right now, getting it to 21-17 and finding a way to win in that style. And I don't like that at all. But
yeah,
I mean, that's kind of the vibe of this team in the Sean Payton way, I guess. I don't know. Their defense is exceptional. I really do think Surtain and Bombito are very good players. So I don't know.
Yeah, they are. They do have a really solid defense, and good for you guys. We called you guys out, and they probably heard us. They're probably one of the couple views that we had on our last video. Was the Broncos?
Was Bo Nix?
Social media people. Yeah, it was probably Bo Nix. Yeah, and he just held it up to the rest of the team. That's why it only stayed at 3 Ds. He's like, guys, look at this. Look what they're saying. They're saying we have to beat the Eagles.
That happened. Shut up, Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's a canon event that happened. And then both of our teams lost. It's pretty bleak for both of us.
Yeah.
You have Joe Flacco leading the Bengals probably for the rest of the year.
If he can stay healthy for a year with that line, I don't know.
Not a fate I would wish on my worst enemy, and somehow it has befallen to you.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I just, let's see what happens. You've heard what I've had to say about Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
He is elderly. I don't know how he's still playing, really, but I don't know. If in an ideal world, in a perfect world, he balls out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't. In reality, the line is just going to crumble, and I don't see how he's going to manage that. But if he can somehow have a good line and throw the ball to the great receivers we have, I just don't see it happening, though. I just don't.
Yeah.
Flacco's not even that accurate anyways. I mean, he's made some boneheaded throws last couple years, a couple bad picks. I remember he made one in the playoffs with the Browns, did a couple bad picks. I don't see it. So, whatever.
Yeah, and then the Chargers put 10 up on the Commanders early. Look like they're going to be, doing just fine without all of their O linemen, and then Quentin Johnson fumble, and then they never score again, and then it just all goes downhill from there. Lad McConkey touchdown or punt return for a touchdown gets called back.
Yeah, that
Commanders
sucks.
go down and lead a drive. Just so many bad things. Amarian Hampton is the next one to get blown up, so now we have no running backs, no line. I don't know. Man, weren't the first 3 weeks were so much fun. I was like, this is actually the year for real this time.
And then the Saints beat the Giants after you lose to the Giants.
Yeah.
That was a bad
Yeah,
loss.
that's
You
a little
shouldn't have
awkward.
lost that game. I don't know. Whatever. Now you gotta charger it out for the rest of the year, like every fucking year. Like, it's just like, I don't know.
9-7, and hopefully not make
tie.
a mistake on the hopefully not,
Or hope to tie.
miss out on the tie. Yeah, right.
God damn.
Oh man, but here we are again in our lovely positions with the teams that we love so much.
Hey, the Bucks are,
True.
our
The Bucks are
side
up,
piece
Baker's
just
up.
just going crazy. I mean, they had a great win. That was a great game and a great win.
That was,
so yeah. The Raiders
was
looked
a lot of fun.
awful. I mean, I don't know what that team is. The team's so bad.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on over there in
Put up
Vegas
40
either.
again. Whatever.
They're just getting boomed every game. But yeah, anyway, so now I'm up 2 games on our guessing game, and you guys, Awfully Sus Sports family, watching this video,
Comment anything.
you can comment anything, but you can also comment what you want the punishment to be for the person that guesses the least amount of games correctly at the end of the year. And we have no comments so far, so if you're the first one to comment something, your punishment will most likely be the one that is done. So if you want to give us something to do at the end of the year, put it down below. Right there. Right there,
Remember
guys.
that video?
No.
Okay. That's so you know. I'm not. That's one of the worst videos ever. Anyways. Alright.
Anyways, all right.
get to the next
Week
slate.
Week 6. Let's see what's happening tomorrow. Actually, just kidding. Tonight.
Tonight! Is it
football.
Thursday already?
No, it is
Wednesday.
tomorrow when this comes out. But tonight,
Tonight.
guys, we have the Eagles going to New York to play the Giants.
This is actually my first time looking at the entire list of fixtures, so I'm kind of doing it on the spot
Yeah,
for the first
same.
time.
I haven't looked either, so this will be off the top for both of us.
But Giants, Eagles. Eagles just took an L to the Broncos. This is kind of a weird game. I don't know. I
The
could.
Giants just took an L to the Saints, though.
That's fair. I think the Eagles kind of handle them, probably.
Yeah,
that.
the Eagles seem good enough to run for 3 yards every play and win the game against bad enough teams
true.
that are anywhere lesser than the Broncos, I guess. And I think the Giants are lesser than the Broncos. So yeah, I agree with you, and I think the Eagles take care of business.
Saquon. I mean, that is, yeah. That was one of the most overplayed narratives last year, and quite frankly, of all time, is the Saquon leaving the Giants, like, revenge arc to it. I
Yeah.
never really understood it because the Giants were ass, like, the whole time he was there. So it's just like, and him leaving, like, they essentially kind of forced him out. So I never really understood the, narratives
Yeah,
around
the
that.
whole revenge game narrative thing. Yeah.
And people were always, I don't know, like, why, I just don't see why he would have stayed loyal. Like, that's just, like, literally their fault. It's nothing else at all. And you let him go to a division rival.
100%.
So, whatever. People, yeah, I don't know. That's free agency. Some people don't understand free agency. The amount of times I've been asked in my life when a free agent leaves, I'm like, who'd they get for him? I'm like, nothing, bro. Like, literally
Yeah,
nothing at all.
That's just how it goes.
That's just how it
sometimes.
goes. If you let him walk, he'll walk. But yeah, I don't know. I just think he's better than the Giants, so I've never really understood why there was some, weirdness to that. But
Yeah, me either. And I think probably the revenge narrative is played out now. I doubt anybody will say anything about that, especially since the Giants' best player now is Scatabo, so they have their running back.
yeah, true. Okay, Browns, Steelers in Pittsburgh. Dylan Gabriel still starting, still 5'6", versus Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. It would be cool to see the Dylan Gabriel win for the Short Kings, but like I predicted, well, not really like I predicted. I thought the Steelers were going to be a lot more explosive and fun to watch, but they're still getting it done.
They're still winning.
So they're still dominant in their own kind of weird Rodgers way. Him bringing the shaman to every game is really paying off for them.
Is that real? I haven't seen that yet.
No,
okay.
no, it's secret. It's insider information.
Okay, gotcha.
It is real, but it's not.
Just like his wedding.
Yet. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So as long as the shaman pulls up to Pittsburgh, I think the Steelers get this one done.
Fair. I think the Browns could win if they put Shedeur Sanders in, but I think with Dylan Gabriel, this isn't happening.
Yeah, and they're not putting.
In
Shedeur
Shedeur
right now.
I don't know. I think this could be a trap game for the Steelers, but I think they'll prevail. I think they'll get it done.
Yeah,
so
I think so too. Yeah, you want to read the games off this week?
Sure. I got a good one next. You were laughing at me, laughing at us last week, Broncos fans. Well, I'll be laughing at you this week because I'm taking the Jets all day long. So yeah, I'll be laughing at you watching. It's in London. Justin Fields is gonna run all over him. So is Breece Hall. I can see it coming right now.
Yeah. The Broncos, while having a good defense, I don't know. I think the Jets are still a really explosive team that can get a little freaky when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Not really good enough to win as many games as they would like this season, but yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think across the pond in London, it'll get a little freakier over there and freaky enough for the Jets to be able to get it done. Justin Fields has looked good. He's looked really dynamic. He just can't
Fumbles.
be making as many mistakes. Yeah, it's just clean up the fumbles, and that team's looking really good. So I'm gonna say that they keep it clean. Jets get it done. Beat the Broncos.
Jets are one of the better 0-5 teams I've watched in my life. To be fully honest, I don't know. I saw Sauce complaining about calls last week, and I actually agreed with him. I've watched the Jets a couple times, and they've gotten hosed on a couple calls too. They've had a kind of unfortunate start, and I don't know. I think every coach should be preaching at this point. It's not over. We're still it's not over. Even if we're 0-5, we can go 12-5. I mean, it's very unlikely, but you can at least go 10-7, 9-8.
Yeah.
Your season is not over yet. So
yeah, and that can start here. So hopefully the Jets do take that. I mean, the freaking Titans got it done last week in a freaky fashion.
Yeah,
so.
That was freaked out. That was just weird. I don't get how that. I think the Broncos could very easily win this game because they're the Arsenal of fucking football. They just play haram ball and just sit back and drop back and just. No one likes in any sport. No one likes that style of play. So.
And that's a great comparison. That's exactly
what they're doing. They just sit. It's just like soccer sitting, dropping back, just parking the bus. That's how the Broncos play. They just park the fucking bus in football, bro. Whatever.
So much fun.
That's what you got to do when Bo Nix is your quarterback, bro. You have to gotta do that.
Exactly.
I don't blame them. That's how you should be winning. But whatever.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take the Jets there.
Bet. Let's go. Next up, huge for you. Huge for the Chargers. Chargers, Dolphins.
Yeah, so I thought the Chargers' easy run of games was going to start 2 games ago when they started their losing 2 games in a row streak to the Giants and then the Commanders. In this game, should be even easier, right? Should be. It should just be easy as Chargers go in, just play good defense, play mediocre defense, wait for Tua to make a mistake, and get it done. They did sign Odafe Owe, which is sick.
I like him. I saw that today,
Yeah, that's a good signing. It's not no lineman, but it is a good signing. So hopefully that gives them some energy to be able to go into Miami and beat the Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Chargers here, but I think it's gonna be 13-6. That's my game score.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be low scoring, boring, and the Chargers are able to get it done because they get a pick off Tua or something.
I could see that. I think I almost called them the Muffins or Miami.
The
like
Dolphins.
the Muffins, the Miami Muffins. If they don't make the playoffs for 20 more years, they low-key should have to change their name to the Muffins maybe. But
Yeah, maybe.
I can see the Dolphins leading with 3 minutes left and blowing it. That's kind of how I see this game maybe going. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of see the Dolphins definitely having a chance, possibly winning, but I kind of see them blowing it, and Herb clutches up. I think Herbert knows how important this game is, how important these games are coming up, and wanting to get wins. The Dolphins, we both took the Panthers last week. I was surprised to see them actually lose to the Panthers, to be fully honest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, especially they were up by a decent amount at one point.
Yeah, bro. I've been parlaying. I've just put $1 on my awfully sus picks, but
yeah,
if you get them all right, it pays out to just a fuck ton. So
yeah, it's $1 jillion. Yeah.
So I was looking pretty good. It was Panthers, Titans, Cardinals, and Bucks, Seahawks, and Broncos. So, 4 games. But that's the witching hour, bro. That's football.
Yep.
But yeah, the Panthers comeback had me thinking I was about to make a fuck ton of money. But
that would have been awesome.
Whatever. Go Chargers. I think they can get it done.
Yep, I hope so.
Patriots, Saints next up on the deck.
Patriots, Saints,
It's an interesting
in
game.
New Orleans. This one is interesting. I don't know, dude. That primetime game really made me think maybe Drake May isn't as stinky, or as not as stinky, but as mediocre as I thought he originally was. He had some insane throws, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
He had some really impressive throws, and I just think coming off the backs of that win, there's no reason why they shouldn't keep the momentum rolling. So I'm gonna take the Patriots.
That's fair. Yeah, Patriots have actually shown, I think, a lot of really good signs this year. I actually think they've shown that they could be a pretty fucking damn good team, an actually good football, potential contender style team. I don't think that's real. But I think they're top 15, top 10 area team, and I think Drake May has a lot of untapped potential. I think he could explore running the ball a little more and see how that goes more, because he's actually just a freak athlete. He's 6'4" and fast as fuck, and
I know he showed it last game. The passes he was making looked like OG Mahomes pass.
Yeah, and I think he could fit in more crazy throws. I don't know, Diggs looked fantastic.
He looked really good. Yep.
This team's good, bro. Losing Antonio Gibson, I guess that's not awesome. That sucks, but they still have Henderson. They still have Stevenson. They have a good team. I've always liked Vrabel. I don't think they're an actual contender, but I think they could get to the playoffs and maybe win a game. I don't know. They're good. They got to get there first. I don't think this Saints game is fully theirs. I could see the Saints winning this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The Saints did just have their first win too, so
yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots here, but I really could see the Saints winning this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat as you there.
Okay, yeah. All right, Saints. We'll see what you got. If you get a win this week, you're back in the mix. I don't know.
It's true.
We'll see.
Yeah, and they, like you said last week, they have lost a lot, but they've lost with a lot of heart, and then they just won
with a shit ton of heart too.
Yeah,
they were down. I don't know. This Saints team has Brandon Staley's leading that defense in a way that no one can really understand.
Right, yeah, he's gonna lead them all the way to a point where they believe a little, and then it's down the toilet.
Yep. And then they watch him stretch, and they're like, "This guy's a fucking whack job."
This guy's a little too freaky.
This guy's freaked out, bro. Get him off my team.
All right, what's next?
We got Ravens next. This is Ravens have maybe had the most unlucky season out of anybody in the league. Straight up.
Is Lamar done forever now?
I think he's out for
when's he
a
coming
couple
back?
weeks still.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are gonna go 3-13 this year. I think they're just gonna continue to spiral the toilet. The Rams just took a tough L to Mac Jones, who is also looking like prime frickin'
Dude, he's
Tom Brady.
he is back. He is good. This was cracking me
is
up
back.
yesterday.
That was so funny. Drewski Derek, dude.
I love you, Derrick Henry. You're an NFL legend, but that had me dying yesterday.
That was so good. But yeah, the Ravens without Lamar just look deflated and, just generally ass. And the Rams, I think, still have a lot of potential and are going to be coming into this game fired up after losing to Tom Brady's second coming, Mac Jones.
I want to bring up another thing that was making me laugh. Last week watching, I remember when Cooper Rush was playing for the Cowboys, like he had like a short period. People were literally saying he was better than Dak, like he should start.
I remember that.
That right there, you were like, that's just terrible. Like that was what I'm talking about earlier. No. But like buying into that, if you bought into that back in the day, that's what I'm talking about with the being fed a narrative and believing it. Like you got to be better than that.
Right.
Like. Cooper Rush looked just so bad. I've never really liked Cooper Rush. I don't think he's the guy for the job in Baltimore. I don't know.
Terrible.
He looked terrible. And it's not easy playing the Rams. If they had the Saints this week, they'd have a chance. But the Rams, it's just not going to happen. Like, it's just not.
No,
there's no way.
The Rams are a good team.
Yeah.
The Rams are a good team. And yeah, they get it done. I'm taking them.
Taking the Rams, too.
Nice.
Next up, we got Cardinals-Colts.
Cardinals-Colts.
Cardinals are giving me Bears of last year vibes from that loss. The Hail Mary Commanders win that affected the Bears so heavily last year. I think that vibe is kind of going to be here with the Cardinals-Titans loss.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's a great comparison, too. The Cardinals did have some potential to be like a little feisty team, but that's just got to be a completely demoralizing loss for them. And I don't know, they're just not good enough to win big games like this against the Colts, who are a hot team, if they're not all completely in sync and together and like clicking and everything. And they're just not gonna be. And it's against Indiana Jones in his home
in Indiana.
Like I said, week 2 or whatever, the freaking race of the Lombardi Trophy runs through Lucas Oil Field, and it does here as well. And Indiana Jones can stake his claim and get the vote. So I'm taking the Colts.
That's bad. It's true, though. It's true. They have one of the best records in the league, and I think are going to continue that. So
yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said, and I kind of want to reiterate how true I feel that is. The Colts, I think, are a real unit, and I think that's the big difference in this game. I don't know who the offensive coordinator is for the Cardinals, and I think Gannon definitely has, a part in this. Marvin doesn't see the ball. You don't make plays for Marvin Harrison. You don't really make plays for Trey McBride. You kind of just let Kyler vibe out and run around and try to play like playground ball, it seems like. And it's just like, you have two really, 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 really good players. I think you need to find them the ball. It doesn't make sense.
That's a great point. Yeah, whenever I watch them, they just have Marvin run these 8-yard curl routes and just sit in the hole, and it's like that's not what he should be doing.
He's either curling or going, and it just doesn't make sense.
Draw something up for him instead of just having him go sit and then just try to find a hole, just try to beat the zone while Kyler runs around. That just doesn't work. It obviously doesn't.
It doesn't work. So. It hasn't worked his whole career. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch. It is. I just think there's a lot of talent on this Cardinals team, and they're gonna waste it another year. It's gonna be another year wasted. Whatever. Really, really. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, we're both going Colts. Also, good shit, Colts. Just again, we're both.
Yeah.
It runs through Lucas Oil. We have all the good things to really say about the Colts. Somehow. Fucking A. Jags, Seahawks next. This is
a good one.
Really interesting.
This is a good one. Yeah. This is a good one. Jaguars coming off of one of the biggest wins they've seen in Duval in a while.
Yes, it is.
Huge defensive plays, huge offensive
Devin
plays.
Lloyd, baby.
Devin Lloyd. Wow, what a pick six.
The current depoy. No lie. He is the defensive player of the year right now.
Not a bad take there. Jags are 4-1. Surprisingly 4-1 somehow. Like I don't know, even more surprising than the Colts to me.
I'm not that shocked. I wanted to say something this week. The reason why I'm not super surprised, I think based on their fixtures, like it is kind of surprising. Like good shit, Jags. But I think something that I found really frustrating, and I'm sure Jags fans, their last 2 years have basically just been wasted 2 years. Like they just have been horrendous these last 2 years. And remember, they were 8-2 to start the year 3 years ago, and then they finished 8-9, right? I think they lost every single game after, or they won one more and missed the playoffs. Starting 8-2 and missing the playoffs is bad in the NFL. That is bad. Like that is
crazy,
really bad. And then they won like 4 games in the next 2 years or 5 games. So I don't know. And they've definitely made a lot of changes, but they still have a lot of the same players there. Like, same quarterback, Josh Hines-Allen. Like, this team's hungry, I think, and they've literally just wasted 2 years. Like, they had in those 2 years and the year before that, they had, like, I think a pretty solid team. Like, I don't know. There's just something weird going on there with Doug Peterson, I think, and I don't know. It's just, like, so I see why this team's so hungry, and I really applaud Liam Cohen. I think he's done a great job. I've been pretty impressed by him as a coach, except for the Niners game and the talking shit after. That was kind of weird. But everything apart from that, I've been really impressed by him. So, yeah, good shit, Jags.
Good shit, Jags. Yeah, good for you guys. I don't think it continues here against the Seahawks, though. The Seahawks just came off of a tough L against the leading MVP candidate, Baker Mayfield. So, But the good thing that the Jags showed there is that they can compete with the team. Like, I do a lot of Bucks glazing on this channel, but they are one of the better teams in the league right now.
They are.
They almost beat them. And frickin' Sam Darnold, he looked good. Their team doesn't have that many missing pieces, I feel like. I feel like they're a pretty complete squad. And, the Jags got lucky in their win against the Chiefs when Trevor Lawrence fell over. He didn't actually mean to score that touchdown. So Seahawks, for me, are going to go into Jacksonville and get a dub.
That's fair. I'm going to stick with the Jags. I think they surprise again this week. I don't know. I'm going to go with them.
Go 5-1. Mm-hmm. The Jaguars go 5-1.
Yep. I see the Seahawks taking a bad loss here. Smith-Njigba, I think, might have a big game, but I don't know. I'm going Jags. And Duval.
That one will be interesting. That one will be a good game, though.
That will be a good game. This is also a very interesting game. I just looked it up. They did play last year. I remember them playing last year. We're running it back. Cowboys-Panthers, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Cowboys won 30-14 last year.
Okay.
It's in Carolina.
Panthers with a good win. Huh. Yeah, this one is. What do you think? Because I'm not sure.
I think the safe pick is Cowboys. I don't know. Like we were talking about them last week. The Panthers strike when they want to, bro. I don't know. I don't know. They might show up hot and get slinging. Rico Dowdle had a fucking 200-yard game last week. Like
I picked him up in fantasy too.
Good call. We'll see. He might keep fucking going to town. I'm gonna go Cowboys here, though. I don't know.
Yeah. I think just for the plot, I'm going to go with the Panthers to get some dissension going in here.
That's fair.
It's at home for them. The Cowboys play good when they know Jerry Jones is going to be waiting for them outside, and if they don't perform good, then they have to go do some kind of humiliation ritual in front of Jerry and his friends, and that's not going to happen
in Carolina.
When they're in Carolina, so they probably play a little bit softer. Hoping Dowdle pops off again, and I hope they get the same commentator for this game because they got that one NBA guy that was like screaming the whole game. That was awesome.
Yeah.
The highlights I saw of that, but yeah, I'm gonna take Carolina, and they get a fun, freaky win against the Cowboys.
If they're 3-3, they're legit. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what Dak shows up. Dak, let's see you be consistent this year. We've never seen it. I could definitely see the Cowboys showing up with a shitty Dak and losing. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So, we'll see. I'm going to go with the Bulls, though. We have... This is... Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't really know what to say about this matchup. I was going to say so many things, but I'll just read it out. Titans Raiders 1-4 v 1-4. What?
Who scheduled this game, dude? As the lone game in the early afternoon too, so there's going to be 20 minutes for everybody in America watching Red Zone. It's going to be forced to watch the Titans and Raiders.
Please go to OT, Cowboys Panthers, or somebody.
Yeah,
somebody go to OT.
Somebody go to OT. That's going to be an unbearable game. Yeah, because I don't see this being a game that's like 40-40 fun. I feel like this is a 0-0 type stink fest.
There's very little offensive output on either of these teams. The Titans have so little offensive output, but no one can catch the ball on that team. I don't get it. Yeah, every time I watch, they're just dropping balls. It's like
it's disturbing. Yeah, it's like how are these NFL receivers? It's just like it's really just makes me frustrated to watch any Titans game because it's just like I don't know. I don't even like talking about this game. I hope the Titans win, but I'm gonna take the Raiders because they're at home and whatever.
I'm gonna go Titans then. I don't know. I was gonna go Raiders, but I'm gonna go Titans just because I think Geno Smith is so done in this league. I think this might be a loss again.
He's ready. His time has come. He's ready to be retired.
I actually really like Geno. I always have too. I've always liked him.
Yeah,
he was when we were little kids. He was just frying at West Virginia. He was one of the more entertaining dudes. What a comeback story, Geno. I think you've had a phenomenal career, but you, Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, it's just over. Raiders, stop it. I'm quit making bad decisions. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't think Gruden was the worst decision of all time, actually. But we see how that ended up. It's just why would you think Pete Carroll? I love Pete Carroll too, but why would you think him at 74 in 2026, 2025 is a good decision? Chip Kelly, why do you think that's a good decision? It's clearly not, and it's not working. Geno Smith, why are you trading for fucking Geno Smith? It's not gonna work. I don't get it.
No.
It's just dumb.
Bring Gruden back. Gruden just got reinstated. Bring him back. Let him coach again. And because I watched the Johnny Manziel podcast episode where he had Max Crosby on, and he was talking about all the players' relationships with John Gruden afterwards, and how he's done a lot of rebuilding of relationships where it needs to be. But a lot of the guys already still had a lot of respect for him on the team. And we don't have to go too deep into the John Gruden thing, but the Raiders, they can do stuff. They have some decent players. They have Gentry now. I don't know. Get Gruden back. Get a good quarterback that's not Geno Smith in the offseason, and win some games. As a Chargers fan, I hope that doesn't happen, but that is a recipe for their success. So
they have the building blocks for sure. They have Brock Bowers. They have Gentry. They have something that. And that's why it is frustrating. I don't think they ever will. That's the thing. They haven't. Yeah, so I don't think they ever will. I don't know. I don't think it should be you need a solid quarterback. Trading for Geno is not that. I just don't. I don't see why it's so difficult for these guys to figure it out. Sometimes I really don't. I don't know. Trade for Bryce Young. Trade for somebody fucking else. These teams, these franchises that don't. I guess it may be harder than I understand, but. If you don't have a fucking franchise quarterback for 20 plus years, maybe you should prioritize one. It just doesn't make sense to me why these teams don't do that. I can
see Mac Jones in a Raiders uniform next year.
Yeah, for $100 million
this year. Yeah, right, for all of their money.
That's not the good move.
$50 million two-year contract. But anyway, I'm taking the Raiders here.
Good call. Okay. That's going to be a fun one. I'm really excited for that game, actually.
I'm excited to be tortured, yeah.
This is the total opposite. Niners-Bucks.
Niners-Bucks.
In Tampa.
This is going to be good. The Niners have been completely overperforming where they should be with all their
Such a good team this year. I really want to commend them.
If they get all their players back and their backups keep playing as good as they have been, that's so good for their team going into the latter half of the season to have dudes they can just throw in and like keep the rotation, keep the guys fresh.
Get in there, Jake Tunks.
Right? It's like he's been playing so good.
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be great.
This is how stars are made too, bro. The amount of guys that were backups that got their shot and then they just ball the fuck out, like I don't know.
Yeah. So much opportunity, so much fire for their team. But the Bucks just cannot seem to lose these close games, and I think this is going to be another close game. And MVP Baker Mayfield keeps on cooking here, 16-1, like I've been predicting all year
since the beginning. After
their
loss.
After their loss. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Bucks again. I think their team is great. Losing Bucky Irving is gonna be challenging for them, but Rashad White's still good, so I don't think that's too bad of a thing for them. Yeah. So, I'll take the Bucks to get it done at home in a close one probably against the Niners.
It's fair. I like the pick because I'm also going Bucks. I don't think the ragtag crew can get it done against such a solid team like the Bucks. Really want to commend this Niners team. I've always been a pretty big Shanahan fan, not necessarily fan, but supporter, or at least I guess. I don't know. I just think he's a solid-ass coach. He gets the job done every single year. Like, the Niners should not be 4-1 right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Like,
all right. Yeah, okay. All right, we're back. Technical difficulties over. We just both took the Bucks. Next game. Bengals go to Green Bay.
Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's already won in Green
happen?
Bay like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago with the Browns. Can he do it again?
So can he do it again?
I don't know. I don't know if he can.
I don't know. I don't know if he can.
The Bengals are plus
but
800.
He might be able to.
That's the worst spread by far for the entire. Money line. The spread is 14.5 minus. Yeah, that's just absurd to me.
No way.
Might happen too.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say the awfully sus bet of the week is pick
could
the
do.
Bengals to at least cover the spread.
Could do. I think the safe pick for winning here is the Packers. I don't think the Bengals are necessarily completely out of this, like Vegas is kind of saying, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I think, you know what? It's Joe Flacco's first week, and it would be one of those stats where it's like no quarterback has ever won in the same place with two different teams in just a couple of weeks, and then Joe Flacco does it. Those things need to happen, so I think it is going to happen, and I'm going to take the Bengals and the money line. I'm going to hammer it. I'm taking the Bengals to go into Green Bay, and Joe Flacco comes out looking like prime Joe Flacco, and he goes crazy.
All right, if you're doing it, I'm
Packers.
switching then. Go Bengals. Suck it.
That's what I'm going to do. Let's go.
Come on, Flacco.
Let's go, Joe. Come on, dude. Come on. We got to say we did it, Joe. After the game. It has to happen. Come on.
I think they could do it, bro. We'll see. We'll see.
On.
Flacco twice in 4 weeks. Let's go. Shit.
That would be awesome. I hope it happens, and I think it could. I think it could happen. It's one of those things where the fresh quarterback comes in. Not that he's fresh. He's actually
really old.
Very aged.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Okay.
Fun pick.
Monday or Sunday night. 2 Monday nights for whatever reason again.
Sunday.
We got Lions Chiefs on Sunday Night Football.
Awesome.
Love this. Love this.
This game is going to be epic, and I love it even more because the Chiefs will go down to 2-4.
Yeah.
The Lions are too red hot right now. They look fantastic. They're just firing on all cylinders, coming off of 2 pretty easy wins, and now they get a good challenge, and I think they're going to be able to step up to the challenge quite well. So I'm going to take the Lions. Even possibly spanking the Chiefs.
I can see spanking here too. That's what I was thinking. I see a Monroe having a big game. I see the Lions having a big game. A lot of Dan Campbell, with Ben Johnson leaving. A lot of Dan Campbell naysayers out there this year, and I think he's kind of proven everybody wrong. So I think they go and get a strong win, a really kind of, I think they prove a lot with this win. I think last week that Ravens win was huge too. They had a healthy mostly healthy Ravens team in Baltimore. They beat. I think that they're gonna go into Kansas City, and the Chiefs shouldn't have dropped that game in Duval because they're gonna maybe go 2-4.
Duval.
So, yeah. Good shit, Lions. Come on, man, get that shit done.
Yeah. I am going. Yep, absolutely. Come on, Lions. And then the first of the 2 Monday night games, we have the Bills going into Atlanta.
I've taken the Bills every week, and for some reason I'm getting a vibe from the Falcons. I'm going to go Falcons here. I think Michael Penix has a bit of a statement game, and Bijan has a good game. Pitts catches a touchdown, possibly. I think that the Falcons get this win here. So,
yeah, that would be awesome.
Who's beating the Bills?
Just last week that we were both like, there's no reason to bet against the Bills at all. Yeah, nobody's going to beat the Bills all year. And then Drake May comes in and absolutely goes nasty style on them. But I don't think the Falcons do have some nasty style potential, but I don't think enough to take down the Bills in prime time. 2 primetime games back to back for them. But yeah, I'm still gonna take the Bills to come in and get
fair enough.
Put the wheels back on a little bit.
Fair enough.
So, yeah,
I like the pick. I kind of. I don't know. The Falcons want to be real. This would be a huge win. 3-2. I don't know. We'll see. But I could definitely see the Bills. Bills are okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It just keeps kicking me for connection. I don't know what's going on. So.
No, you're in.
Yeah, let's blast this last game.
No, it's all good. Let's blast this last game so then we can.
The Hail Mary of last year.
The
Hail Mary game.
We got
that
the
ruined
Bears
the Bears
going
season.
into Washington to play the Commanders. Who do you
Do
got?
they get revenge? No, they don't. I think the Commanders pretty easily win this game. I think Jaden Daniels is a really strong player. I think the Commanders are a pretty strong team, and I think this is a strong performance. Von Miller had a great game against the Chargers. That's a new guy for the Commanders, I guess. Von's still going. Von's one of the best players of all time. So it doesn't surprise me to see him still balling. But, yeah, I'm going Commanders and Jaden Daniels, and I think they get on track.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? No. All right, let's go. All right, I'm getting 30 seconds max in the Riverside. My Wi-Fi's dog shit, so I don't know what's going on. I took Commanders.
All right, but yeah, you got Commanders, and I have the Bears. Caleb Williams, he turns into Patrick Mahomes, and he goes into Washington and beats the Commanders. Just because I'm wishing ill on the Commanders next game after they beat the Chargers, as I usually do with my saltiness. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our week 6 predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and make sure you comment down below what the punishment should be. You will be the man that decides our fates for whoever picks the least amount of games. We'll see you next week with some more.
Football! Go Flacco! Go Herb!
Football!
We did it, Joe!